Well, it's the 15th of February, so that means it's time for Cap's Recap, my monthly little channel update series. First order of business, now that the LP for Super Mario Sunshine is over, a very special video chronicling my numerous fails and some highlights is being made by YouTuber SoulSnow2. As of recording this, it's not done yet. He predicted it would be done sometime this week. So obviously, if it's done by the time this video goes up, you can check the description for a link to the video, or click the card that should be appearing right here. Otherwise, if it's not done by the time this goes up, I'll just have a special video announcing it with the links to it there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice to relive some of my fails from that LP. If you can't laugh at yourself, then hey, what can you do? And I know it's kind of late to really be promoting that when I could have did it during the LP proper, but I had kind of mass recorded the latter half of that game during the final weeks of January. But regardless, look forward to that if it's not already done and linked to in this video. As far as ongoing things on the channel are concerned, Sonic Lost World, I don't know, like at this point I think that LP is just cursed, because back when I was recording episode 4, the recording just corrupted really bad, and I was able to restore it as best as possible. Like, the skips aren't too bad, but there are still some like noticeable skips here and there throughout the video, but it doesn't really impede the flow. And I did make it a point to go and re-record the cutscenes to accommodate for any cuts and skips that occurred during them. But then as I was rendering it today, for some reason, Vegas just stopped doing it, and yeah. Sucked that it kind of happened at the midway point, but whatevs. So, barring any other catastrophic things happening, episode 4 of Sonic Lost World will be up on Friday. Batman and Falsebound Kingdom are just chugging along. Considering I'm going mission by mission for Falsebound Kingdom, that won't be ending until mid-March. Not 100% sure if I'm going to do the challenge mode stuff, maybe as a bonus thing, we'll see. But as of right now, I'm not fully committed to that idea. And Batman, I'm surprised to know that I'm nearly done with the game, barring all of the side stuff. So depending on how all that goes, it could very well end this month. I mean, it's kind of long overdue anyway, so I probably should prioritize that. As for Yoshi's Woolly World, episode 8 for that kind of fell into the same trap that I had with episode 4 of Sonic Lost World. Only unlike episode 4 of Lost World, the footage for the next Woolly World part was just completely unsalvageable. So I'm just going to go ahead and redo those 3 levels. Quality control. I mean, the only reason I didn't really do that with Lost World is because I wanted to keep my blind reactions to everything that was happening. But as of recording this, I still fully intend on redoing the boss of Frozen Factory and tacking that on to the end of episode 4 at the beginning of episode 5. Only because that fight in particular was just not good. Skip-wise. I mean, granted, the skips only cut out about 5 seconds off that fight, and the fight itself lasted not even 20 seconds. But still, it's a little too janky, so I want to do it justice. But yeah, the next part of Woolly World will be up this weekend. Hopefully. And hopefully it will be problem-free. I think I have figured out what the main problem is, why I'm getting these corrupted recordings. I think it might be a problem with one of the portable hard drives I record to. Thankfully I have a spare, but I bought that spare just for archiving my videos, so but it's not like portable hard drives or external hard drives are all that expensive, so I can just buy a new one. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. I just need to retire that drive that's been giving me trouble. And I just need to get back into the habit of giving my computer a restart every time I'm getting ready to record off the Elgato. Because these problems are only happening when I record off the Elgato. Well, just recently, because I used to always like reboot before Wonder Boy or Crash Insane Trilogy and the first half of Danganronpa. And then when I got lazy and stopped rebooting during the second half of Danganronpa, problems started popping up there. But it was easier to fix in Danganronpa than it is now, so yeah. I just need to stop being lazy, that's all. As far as upcoming things are concerned, well, now that Super Mario Sunshine is over, Kingdom Hearts will be starting. So the first part of that should have been up yesterday when this video goes up, but since plans kind of fell through, it shall be up today. So if it's not already up, it'll be up later today, depending on when this goes up. Also, once Sonic Lost World is done, I'll be starting up Paper Mario Color Splash. It will be blind, aside from the first, 10 minutes or so. But hey, I mean, that 10 minutes made me fall in love with the game, right off the bat. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, just to see if it's as bad as people made it out to be. Though to be fair, most of the people I saw complain about it did not watch anything about it, nor did they have any intention of ever buying it. And some of the reviews I saw were people who crapped hard on Sticker Star, but then they played Color Splash and they were like, oh wow, this game is actually good. It may be a sequel to Sticker Star, but they made it not awful. And considering I'm somebody that actually likes Sticker Star, if Color Splash is Sticker Star but better, or with some things reworked, I'm sure I'll greatly enjoy it. So yeah, look forward to that once Sonic Lost World is over. Also, I'm probably going to go ahead and start up Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair once Batman Arkham City is over. I mean, it definitely won't start up until all the bonus parts of Danganronpa 1 have gone up. And I got the first part recorded, and it'll be up this weekend, so yeah. I'm actually showing a work ethic, oh boy. And as for what's coming up once Falsebound Kingdom ends, well, nothing in particular. Because in the past, I've always sort of had problems with just starting so many things at once, and some things just end up getting lost in the shuffle, and I just get overwhelmed and just have too much on my plate. I'm going to try and rectify that this year. So yeah, once Falsebound Kingdom is done, the only three things I'd really be focusing on are Danganronpa, Color Splash, and Kingdom Hearts. And when Kingdom Hearts ends, it'll just be a focus on Danganronpa and Color Splash. Or if Color Splash ends before those two, then it'll just be those two for a bit. Just going to slow things down a bit, not focus on too many things at once, and just go from there. Plus, that should probably help with consistency a lot more. And as far as the Winter of Mist content goes, I admit I have to do a lot better, but Neverending Nightmares last weekend was me sort of getting back to the swing of things there. Though to be fair, I recorded that back in December and just now got around to editing it because I'm a lazy good-for-nothing. So, hopefully this weekend, the penultimate part of Link to the Past will be up. Though I have yet to edit the 3+ hours of footage I've recorded for the item cleanup. I just need to stop being lazy and go ahead and do it. And I can't remember if I brought this up in the previous update, but just in case I didn't, me wrapping up all these unfinished things will not be confined to the winter. It was just the Winter of Mist content thing was supposed to spearhead that little movement. Didn't quite do it, but hey, better late than never. And as far as upcoming playthroughs are concerned, well, starting after Color Splash will be a duo of games that's getting a remaster that comes out tomorrow. Kinda late to the party on that one. Hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So yeah, that hint alone might tell you exactly what those games are. And as far as a non-Wii U LP goes, once Kingdom Hearts and Danganronpa 2 are done, you can expect another duo of games that would greatly put you in the mind of Link to the Past. Once again, a hint that probably gives it away greatly, especially since I was talking about these games like every update for the past 5 or 6 months or so. So yeah, they're finally on the way, and I look forward to them when things clear up, of course. So yeah, that's essentially it for short-term things. In the long term, there might be some exceptions to the 2 playthroughs at once rule that I'm like self-imposing. And it's still a bit too early to call for some of them. And these 4 exceptions include, if the rumors are true, the upcoming Spyro the Dragon Classic Trilogy remaster that will be out for the PS4 this year, akin to the Insane Trilogy. Copy Kitty, a game I've been following for freaking years. And then it finally hit Steam Early Access a while ago, and it's set to leave Early Access this year. So the moment it does, I'm going to give that a full playthrough. Monster Boy, which is an official sequel to the Wonder Boy series, and was developed in collaboration with the Wonder Boy series creator, who also supported the Wonder Boy remake that came out last year. And I know it's kind of messed up that the spiritual successor to Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap comes out the year after the remake of the Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap, and kind of looks really similar. But who cares? The game looks amazing and it looks fun, and I can't wait for it. And Mercenary Kings Reloaded, which means I'm officially canceling the Mercenary Kings playthrough I started last year. Not really a surprise, considering I haven't updated it in a minute. But yeah, the Reloaded edition is essentially a free update that went live for all versions of the game, and it's the base version of the game that just came out for Switch. And it adds more characters, more weapons, has a lot of fixes and quality of life things to the game, and kind of rebalances some of the missions that I've already done during my main LP of it, or initial LP rather. So yeah, because of that big, huge update, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it over. I'll keep the old videos up just for posterity's sake, but yeah, I feel it would do the game, justice to wrap that up on the more updated version of it. When I'll start that up, well, it'll definitely be when things clear up a bit. So I don't have a date set in stone for that. But obviously Copy Kitty and Monster Boy and the Spyro Trilogy remaster, those will start when their respective games launch. As far as the second channel is concerned, over the past few weeks I did have ideas for videos for that channel, but I just didn't have the motivation to do anything with those ideas. But hey, now that I'm a little more organized on this channel, maybe I can soon find some motivation to do something with that channel. I hope. As far as real life goes, not much has changed other than me being a year older now. My birthday was last Sunday. God, I'm getting old. Job search is going better than expected because I actually got contacted by 2 places I applied to. And it was a positive response. I did some preemptive screening with both places and they said I did well. Now I'm just waiting to hear back on when I can schedule a interview, because I would really like to do that. Though it's been a week since they got to me, so I gotta follow up with them and see just what the hell is going on, so that I can start saving up for an actual desktop computer. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. I did have plans to go to Frostbite, a major Smash tournament that happens close to me every year. But then I saw like, oh, registration is $75? And early registration was actually affordable, but it was only offered during 1 week in early October. So I would have had to have known I wanted to go to this event 6 months in advance. Oh, okay, well, screw you two. Well, 5 months, but who's counting? So yeah, a little hiccup in my wish this year to get involved in the FGC, but only a minor hiccup. Oh, and I don't plan to go pro or anything. Like, I'm nowhere near good enough for that, nor do I think I would invest the time to do that. I just want to actually attend like some tournaments, meet new people, have fun, and just test my skills and stuff. So here's hoping some local Smash, Dragon Ball Fighters, and maybe Dissidia tournaments start popping up around me. I highly doubt Dissidia tournaments would start popping up, but hey, you know what? If other people ain't gonna make them, maybe I should try to make one. About like 2 or 3 people would even show up, if they would even hear about it. Nah, whatever. Yeah, not much else to really say in this here update. I was going back and forth with the idea to open up a Patreon because, well, A, everyone has one nowadays, and B, to help alleviate some of the whole like adpocalypse BS that's been going on. I mean, I wasn't making tons of cash to begin with, but even I'm beginning to see like the effects of adpocalypse. Not to mention the whole advertiser unfriendly demonetization stuff, which they claim they're working on to make even better, but I mean, you're hitting Yoshi and Kirby videos with that, and I'm like, why? These are the most innocent games that anybody could do videos of. Meanwhile, you haven't even touched my Grand Theft Auto or Silent Hill LPs, so how do the bots even work? I don't know. But yeah, I got a Patreon draft up and everything, but I'm not comfortable enough to go live with it just yet. But yeah, I just want to hold off on that until I'm a little more consistent with uploads and quality and just doing more types of videos on this channel than just, you know, an LP series before I even entertain the thought of opening up a Patreon. So yeah, that's all from me for today. Look forward to the start of Kingdom Hearts. Look forward to more Falsebound Kingdom and Batman and Yoshi and Sonic. And look forward to Soul Snow's Super Mario Sunshine fail video coming soon. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.